everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to create these amazing Lorde-inspired curls. Sorry if I sound excited, I can't quite believe that it's worked so well. I'm very pleased. Let's go back to the start and see what I did. Now, Lorde has obviously been blessed with this beautiful cascade of naturally curly hair, but she will still have had a little bit of tweaking to make it look as good as it does. My hair, however, is quite straight, so this, although it's a very easy style to do, it is going to take me a little while. Now, started off today, I've used the shampoo and conditioner Oxygen Moisture range, which is new from Dove. I really like this because it's been designed for hair like mine, which is kind of quite fine and it goes quite flat if I use anything too moisturising. Well, this is moisturising, but it's designed to keep the volume in the hair. So it feels hydrated, but it's not going to be all flat and limp when I go to style it. So I've started off by using those. Now, to prep my hair, I'm going to be using the Wave Memoriser from TONI&GUY. You may remember that I used this when I created my little mermaid waves out of plaits. This is really good because it gives your hair a really smooth, shiny finish once you've styled it. But the brilliant thing is that if you scrunch your hair when it's starting to look a little bit flat and the style's starting to drop out, it actually remembers the style, so you scrunch it back into shape. So we're going to apply that through the lengths of the hair, just about that much. Now, the curling part of this is actually quite simple once you get the hang of it. It's the sectioning that's really important. You need to keep this quite tidy. Now, obviously, none of us are hairdressers here, but if we can keep it quite neat, it just makes the whole tonging process much more simple. So we're taking very small sections, about 1.5 inches. It's about 3 fingers worth, so just put your fingers onto the parting, and then you can see that that's about that much. And we're going to divide that into 2. So we've got a top layer and a bottom layer. I'm going to be using my very funky glove, which is heat proof, just because the tong is obviously hot. And then simply winding the hair around the tong and holding it in place for about 10 seconds. And then when I release the hair from the wand, just making sure it's placed down. You don't want the curl while it's still hot forming any weird shapes. So that's my first section done. You'll notice that in the first section I wound the hair that way over the tong. I'm going to reverse that for the next section. So taking another 3 finger width all the way to the back, and then again dividing that main section into subsections. So taking this top piece, I'm going to be curling this the opposite way over the wand. And then release. Have I been calling this a wand or a tong? Because now I can't remember and I've filmed loads. If I've been saying tong, sorry, it's a wand, obviously. A tong. So that's all tonged. If you're lucky enough to have naturally curly hair, you don't need to go around with the tongs probably. I'd recommend using a bit of the TONI&GUY smoothing lotion. What this does is just help to just take away any frizz and get that nice smooth curl. So you just put a bit through your hands, through the lengths, and then just twist the curls just to get that bit of definition. Now, ironically, what I'm going to do, that I've got these lovely smooth curls, I'm going to ruffle it up a bit. So flipping the hair forward. I don't want to brush this because you can really easily go a bit too far and then you lose the style. So it's just about very carefully disheveling it. And you can see I'm breaking up the curls, and as I do that, it's just giving it a little bit of a rougher texture. But we don't want to make it frizzy. Is that Lorde in the room? No, it's me! I'm so pleased with these curls. I'm going to finish off my style by using the Tresemme Colour Revitalize Shine Magnifying Fixing Spray. That is because I have coloured hair, and this has got UV filters, so quite nice if I'm out and about. But also I want lightweight hold and a bit of shine going on. So, big spritz of this. And if you've got naturally curly hair, then at this point you might want to run through some serum. This is the Smoothly Does It from VO5, so just into the palms of your hands, and again taking that through very lightly. And there we have it, beautiful Lorde-inspired curls. Hope you enjoyed that. See you next time.